Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're going to do a review and the try-on of the Profusion Cosmetics Festival eyeshadow palette here. Let's get started. Alright guys, this video is not sponsored in any way. It is just me and my opinions. We're going to try this on today, like I was saying, and review it, see if it's any good. The only things I have on my face right now is the L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara. And I also have the Pretty Vulgar Unchained Eyeshadow Primer on. And I also had the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Lip Gloss in the shade Bittersweet on my lips here, and that is it. So we are just gonna jump into it here. I feel like Profusion doesn't get talked about enough. It is a drugstore makeup. So the closest Walmart that I have doesn't have this, unfortunately, but if I go a little bit further, that Walmart has it, so I don't get to see it very often, but I do have like 2 other eyeshadow palettes, I believe, that I really like from them. And then this is my first big one, because I have like the smaller ones, but this is the first big one that I have, and it's Festival. This has 35 shades in it. Here's what the packaging looks like. I'm sorry you guys are going to get a little bit of a glare there. But then this is what the back looks like there, and it has all the shade names there, and it also has the shade names on the inside of the packaging as well. Definitely a colorful palette, but I believe you can also do a neutral look with this too. It's got some browns here, a couple little oranges in there, so you can definitely do both with this look. I'm going to try to use as many colors as I can, and what I mainly look for is like pigment and blendability. Alright, I finally got that open here, so no mirror in here, but that's alright. We'll just use our handheld one today. And then it's got this shade saver here. Let's see if I can get that off. So I've only tried eyeshadow palettes from Profusion, and what I've tried I really, really liked. So the shade names are on the shade saver there, but that's alright. This is a pretty looking palette, right? Definitely some fun colors in there. You guys know I'm going to do a colorful look, as always. I think I'm going to take my blending brush here, and the first color that I want to use is, I'm really drawn to like this row and maybe this row. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with some of this light purple here, and I believe that shade name. Let's see here. Shell. And I am just going to put that in the crease of my eye here. It is kind of like a pastel purple. Showing up a little bit. There it goes. It's definitely really pretty. It's very light though, but I'm not mad at it. I'm sure it could be built up. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's building up. Try it one more time here. Alright, so it's not too bad. Now I'm going to use the same brush here, and I'm going to go in with, I'm taking this light blue, or with the shade saver, I'll get that later. This light blue shade right here, and that is in Hipster. The only thing that stinks about this is that I wish they had the shade names like on the palette, but that's alright. So that name is Hipster. But I feel like that complaint I have is very minor. And I'm just going to mix that kind of on top of the purple here. that is also a very pastel blue, so we might have to layer that. There it goes, it's showing up now. I'm trying to like blend those two colors together. So this blue one is not as pigmented as I would have liked it to be, but I think it's supposed to be intended on being kind of like on the lighter side. We will make it work. Okay, still going in with this brush here. I am gonna go in with, I'm thinking maybe this blue right in here. So that one right there, and that one is wavy. And then we'll put that in the outer corner. And I'm only going in about halfway. Is that patchy or is that just me? Let me try that again, layering it. Alright, so you gotta definitely build this one a little bit. It's not terrible. Alright, here, so this is how we are looking so far. So I'm gonna go in with a different brush here. And kind of on top of that purple, or blue, excuse me, I wanna go in with like a purple again and mix it. I'm thinking maybe, actually no. Well, we're gonna go in with this lighter purple right here on top of that blue and mix it together, and that is Rave. So it's kind of like a pinky purple. No, I'm sorry. That is called Festival. I had the wrong one. So Festival. Rave is right here. So we want Festival. And I'm just kind of mixing that in with the blue here. I still want some of that blue to show. And then doing the same thing on the other side. Definitely very pigmented. And I'm just blending that in on both sides here. Alright, so got a clean brush. This is the Moda brush, and this is their Trad Eye, and it really helps pack in like the shimmer and the color. And it's triangle shape. So I'm going to use that in the inner corner, and I am going to mix, I'm thinking maybe this color here, and then this color down here, and those colors are, let's see. Atlantis is the blue one, and Groove is that purple one. So I'm going to mix those together here. And they're both shimmers. And one thing I forgot to mention about this palette, it definitely has a nice choice of mattes and shimmers as well. Alright, there's that. And then we're going to, of course, do the same thing on the other side here. So definitely doing like a festival type of look today. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush that I used earlier here. And I'm just blending that a little bit better. Alright, I think for the last thing I am going to do here is I'm going to go in the inner corner of my eye. I am thinking maybe with like this blue and purple right here, and that is, the purple is Fanny Pack and this light blue is Geode. And just mix those together here. And those are shimmers as well. Actually, those may be pressed glitter. Yeah, I think those are more pressed glitter. I'll have to look at the back here in just a sec. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's real pretty. You guys see that? Kind of really makes the eyes pop. Let me just see here. Are those pressed glitter? I'm not seeing anything that says that they are, so I'm going to just assume they are shimmer. They almost gave off a pressed glitter effect, but they are very pretty nonetheless. Alright guys, I think I am done with this palette here. I'm going to go clean up my eyes off camera real quick, and I'll see you with my final thoughts. Alright guys, so let me give you a close-up of the final look here after I cleaned it all up. Alright, so I really actually liked how the eyes turned out. They're very, very pretty. Definitely gives me the festival vibes. So about this palette, like I was saying earlier, let me just put her up here. A nice choice of mattes and shimmers. The blue here we had to kind of work on a little bit. It did start off a little patchy, but then I got it to work out really, really well. They're definitely very pigmented and they're very easy to blend. I really, really enjoy this palette, guys. I think you can, like I was saying earlier, I think you can create a fun festival-like look, which is what the palette's name is. A neutral look as well, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, either a fun, loud look or a very neutral look too, whatever your preference is. I do like this palette a lot. It is a little bit messy here in the pan, but that doesn't bother me. You just blow it off, clean it off, and it'll be fine. And if you guys are interested, I suggest you guys go up and pick up this palette too. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day, and I will see you guys soon with another new video. Bye, guys.